boys and girls, it's Miss T. I'm here for story time with my friend Simon. Hi Simon, how are you today?
Well, I'm a little down.
Why?
Well, I'm kind of tired of all of this quarantine stuff.
Oh, I understand. Do you know what that means, quarantine?
Yeah, it means staying put.
Wow, you sound a little bit angry.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't see many of my friends and go to the playground or anything.
Yeah, that gets a little frustrating and tiring, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I have just the story for you today. It's called Jack the Bear, and I think it'll help you to feel a little better about what you're doing right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think you will.
Okay.
Let's get started with Jack the Bear by Christina Leist. And this book is made out of brown paper grocery bags. I don't know if you can see that, but the artist used brown paper grocery bags to do the artwork. Isn't that awesome?
That's very awesome.
You could
yeah.
probably do that at home. Miss Garcia would love that if you did art with brown paper grocery bags.
Okay.
So, Nosy Fox was strolling through the forest when he spied Brainy Owl perched in a tree. Under another tree, a distance away, sat a bear that Nosy Fox had never seen before. "Who's that?" asked Nosy Fox. "That's Jack the Bear," said Brainy Owl. "Oh, and what's he doing?" Nosy Fox was, well, nosy. "Well, he's making the world a better place," said Brainy Owl. "Really?" Nosy Fox smirked. "It looks like he's just sitting there in the shade with a jar of honey." That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
"Take a closer look," said Brainy Owl. "What do you see?" Nosy Fox looked. "He's giving Grumpy Squirrel some honey." "How does that make the world a better place?" "I thought," said Nosy Fox, twitching his tail, "that making the world a better place was a job for kings and queens and presidents and prime ministers."
That's a good question.
I get it too. "Oh, it is," said Brainy Owl. "But sometimes they bite off more than they can chew. They can't do everything. They need Jack's help."
You mean
Really?
even grown-ups need help?
I think so.
Wow.
Nosy Fox huffed. "What about all the scientists? Do they help the leaders come up with important ideas?" "I think they might." "They do invent things," said Brainy Owl. "But it takes more than just inventions to make the world a better place. That's where Jack comes in." "Well, how about all the Peace Prize winners? I doubt they need Jack's help."
That's a good point.
"Oh, yes, they need him. The world is so big. They can't do everything at the same time. They can't be everywhere." It's true, the world is awful big, Simon.
It is a very big place. I understand that for sure.
"And the philosophers?" Nosy Fox was growing impatient. "They're the ones with all the great thoughts and explanations. Do they need help from Jack the Bear, too?" He sounds a little bit angry like you did earlier, Simon.
He must be in quarantine too.
I bet. "Yes, some of them like to hide away to think. So they definitely need Jack the Bear's help." Nosy Fox wrinkled his pointy nose. "Don't all the hard-working citizens make the world a better place?" It's like me and you. Or your moms and dads, right?
Yeah.
Brainy Owl nodded. But they often work too much, get tired, and then maybe Jack helps out? But how? Nosy Fox said. I don't get it. What does Jack the Bear do? It is still a good question, isn't it, Simon?
It is, because I still don't see it either.
Take a closer look. What's Grumpy Squirrel doing? He's smiling. See him smiling?
He is.
Aha! Exactly, Brainy Owl said. Little good deeds that everyone can do, like making somebody smile, turn the world into a better place. True. Hey, you two, said Jack the Bear. He called out. You've been chatting forever. You must be hungry. Come over and have some honey. You see, said Brainy Owl. Yes, Fox agreed with a grin. Jack is making the world a better place. And the beautiful day went on a little bit better and a whole lot more sticky. The end.
Wow.
So, staying home during quarantine is your way to make the world a better place. Did you ever think of it like that?
No, I didn't think of it like that at all.
Does it make you feel a little bit better?
It does. It means that, like, by me staying home, I'm doing my part to make the world a better place.
That's right, because you know everyone in the world is doing this too, because the pandemic, this virus, is affecting people all over the world. So if you could think about it, we're actually doing this with a lot of other people. We're in this together. We're all doing our part to make the world a better place. The doctors and nurses are doing their part by taking care of sick people. The researchers and the pharmacists and the scientists are trying to find a cure or a vaccine. And the people who work in the grocery stores, they're making sure we all still have food. And the people who work in the post office are making sure we still have mail. And the people who are our police officers and firefighters, they're still taking care of things. And then the rest of us who don't have to be out there, our job is to stay home. That's part of how we make the world a better place. Did you realize that?
I did not, but now I do, and I feel so much better.
So you're just like Jack the Bear. Jack the Bear shared his honey and made people smile. That is all we have to do sometimes to make the world a better place. Did you realize that?
You know, I think that I did, but now I know I do.
That's right. So boys and girls, being home without going to school and not being with your friends can get tiring and frustrating and a little bit lonely. But know that you're doing a really, really big thing right now to make the world a better place. And it's not going to be forever. And if we can just take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, it will be able to get through it. And no, you're not alone. There are people all around the world doing this because it's a way to show how much we love each other and how much we love the world. So please know that when you get frustrated, it's okay. But remember, this is a really big thing you're doing right now. We're making sure everybody stays healthy. And that's a very important thing. And if you think of it as an important job and that you're making a difference in the world, maybe that'll help you be a little bit less frustrated. You're doing an awesome job, Simon.
Well, thank you very much. And you know what? You're doing an awesome job reading to all of us, too.
Well, thank you, Simon. Boys and girls, I hope you tune in tomorrow for story time. And I also hope that you check out your specials teachers webpage because there's lots of exciting things they've put on. Miss Kibido has put on things for you to do with music, with Mr. Cobb. And Miss Garcia has put things on for you to do for art. Ms. Rodriguez has put things on for you to do things in technology. Coach Hensley and Coach Meyer have put things on for you to exercise every day in PE. And Ms. Castro and I keep sharing all the resources on our library page too. So there's lots to do. And we are so lucky to have all the technology to do it. So remember, you're doing a big thing right now by making the world a better place by staying home. So I hope you tune in tomorrow, and thanks so much for coming to Storytime. Thank you for being here, Simon. I hope you feel a little bit better.
I do, and thank you for letting me be here today.
Well, I think that cape, you wear that cape very well. You are a super quarantine man.
Yay!
All right. Bye, Simon. Bye, boys and girls.